The Foundation Fighting Blindness and Two Blind Brothers present Music to Our Eyes, a Foundation Fighting Blindness music series featuring the Blind Boys of Alabama.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for a very special episode of Music to Our Eyes. My name is Jason Menzo, and I'm with the Foundation Fighting Blindness, coming to you from Memphis, Tennessee, for our first ever face-to-face, non-virtual concert and conversation. No offense to the fine folks from Zoom, but it feels great to be meeting tonight's guests live and in person, and to actually be around people again, which feels like an eternity since we've done. I'm actually standing here in front of the stage at the Buckman Center for Performing Arts here in Memphis, Tennessee. And in a moment, on the stage behind me, I'm going to be joined by three members of the iconic band, the Blind Boys of Alabama. But before we meet our guests, I wanted to thank all of you at home for joining us tonight and remind you that tonight's show is being brought to you by the Foundation Fighting Blindness and is free of charge thanks to the generous support of our good friends at Two Blind Brothers. Be sure to check out their website at twoblindbrothers.com. And at that website, of course, you can buy t-shirts and hoodies and even take part in their really, really special Shop Blind experience. It's a great thing to do for the holidays. And again, all of the profits from Two Blind Brothers support the mission here at the Foundation Fighting Blindness. And of course, if you would like to learn more about the Foundation Fighting Blindness, including how you can support our mission and join maybe an upcoming event or join a chapter, you can learn all about the Foundation Fighting Blindness at fightingblindness.org. Tonight, we not only have an intimate conversation with three members of the band, but we'll feature a special, exclusive viewing of their concert coming to you right here from the stage tonight. The Blind Boys of Alabama have a very special place in American music history. They're literally living legends, and it's not just their authentic brand of gospel music that feeds the soul, it's their incredible story that does it as well. The group formed in the 1930s, yes, the 1930s, and began singing together at the Alabama Institute for the Deaf and the Blind, continuously performing for 8 decades now. Over the course of their illustrious career, they've had 10 Grammy nominations, winning 5 of them, and even performed for 3 different U.S. presidents at the White House. Through it all, they've stayed true to their gospel roots, and it is an honor to get to talk to them tonight. So join me up on stage, where we're going to get to speak with Joey, Jimmy, and Ricky from the Blind Boys of Alabama. I'm here with Joey, Jimmy, and Ricky from the Blind Boys of Alabama, and it's my pleasure to speak with you guys tonight here before the show, and I really appreciate you spending a few minutes with me, but wanted to ask you a little bit to share with the audience about the history of the band, how you all got connected into the band, and really for our audience to hear a bit about your specific personal experience with blindness. And so, Jimmy, you being the longest tenured member of the band, I thought we'd start with you. Maybe you could share with everyone a little bit about how you first got connected with the band in the early days and the story of that.
Well, you have to go back to the School for the Blind in Talladega, Alabama. That's where all this stuff started. This school was the School for the Blind of Alabama. The school was funded by the state of Alabama, and all the blind children that got an education came to that school. So that's how we met. That's how we got started singing together. And while we were singing together, we had a quartet that was already on the road called the Golden Gate Quartet. They could see, but they were singing. They were on the road, and so we said if they could make a living out of it, we could too. So that's how the band got started. We Blind Boys of Alabama hit the road June the 10th, 1944.
1944. Wow. Jimmy, how old were you, man?
12.
12 years old. And Joey, how old were you then? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I helped form the group.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. And And Ricky, so we were talking a little bit ago about when you first got connected, but maybe you could share with the audience about how you first found out about the band and your connection to it.
Yeah, I met the Blind Boys of Alabama when I was about 4 years old. My mother, Sarah McKinney, she was a gospel singer, and that's how I met Clarence and all the guys. And from there, we had an opportunity to, as I grew up, I was playing with other groups and had opportunity to play with the Blind Boys at an early age. And so that's where I really got started with the Blind Boys of Alabama. That's where my connection started when I was about 4 years old.
That's amazing, amazing. And both of you guys are so young. And let me go back to you, Jimmy. So you started with the band coming out of the School for the Blind in Alabama, the Alabama School for the Blind.
That's correct.
And so what was your connection? I guess what is your vision like? I guess do you have?
Well, I
a
was born
condition?
blind.
You're born blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe you could share with the audience a little bit about what what caused you to be blind at birth, I guess.
It was, yeah. It was never determined the cause of it, but they just found out that I couldn't see.
Interesting. And the other guys at the very beginning, similar? They were all from the school?
Yeah, they were all from Alabama, yeah, and most of them were born blind too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it got started.
Got it. And Ricky, you were sharing with me a little bit ago about your vision. Maybe you could share with the audience.
Right. I lost my sight when I was 23 years old. I was on the road traveling with a group out of Texas. And in the beginning, I lost my sight in my left eye when I was 16 years old due to cataracts and glaucoma. But when I was 23, like I said, I lost my sight totally. And that's where it all got started, from glaucoma when I was at that age.
And Joey, for you, and I won't call you Joe because I know that's a special name reserved, so won't go there. But Joey, maybe you could share a little bit about how long you've been involved with the band and what your role is in the band too.
Well, I started with the band back in '92, but my first interaction was at home because we used to hear gospel music all the time at home growing up, and we knew of the Blind Boys along with all the other gospel quartet, mostly groups. And I had a chance to play for Clarence Fountain when I was very young, had to be maybe, I don't know, 11 or 12 or something like that. He was doing a solo, so that was the first time me actually running into them. And I was on a gig with them out in California with another gospel group. And their tour manager came to me and said, we need a guitarist, and can you find us a guy, that, sing and play and wants to travel? And I said, okay, I'll do that, because I was still with another gospel group at that time. So I went home and did some research on the guys, on the Blind Boys, and I came back to the tour manager, and I called him, and I said, well, I found the guy for you. And that was me. And
that's quite a trick you got there.
yeah. And here I am, 25 years or something like that.
Yeah,
sure.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And over the course of that history, y'all have done an amazing amount of work, a number of albums, obviously a lot of collaborations with different musical artists too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite, Jimmy? What's your favorite collaboration you guys have?
That's hard to say, man, because all of them are pretty good. But I guess I would have to say Ben Harper.
Oh, my wife is going to freak out because she's a huge Ben Harper fan. That's amazing. So what was that like?
Well, when we met Ben Harper in Istanbul, Turkey, and we got back to the States, and we were just going to do 2 songs with him. And we went in the studio. When we came out, we had done a whole album.
That's awesome.
Yeah, instant magic.
Yeah.
That is magic. That's
great.
cool. That's cool. Well, tonight we're back live. We're here in front of an audience. You're going to be in front of a crowd tonight. I know this is one of the first live nights in front of an audience on tour since the pandemic. And so Got maybe just two final questions. Ricky, I'll ask you the first one. When you think about all the live performances that you've done, what's your favorite memory?
Oh, live performance. Well, you know, I enjoy every time we go out on the stage, but my favorite memory of being with the Blind Boys of Alabama is it's not necessarily a performance, but when the Blind Boys, I always say that the Blind Boys have always been an institution that taught people that and let them know that blindness doesn't have to be a handicap, because it's not about what you can't do that's important. It's about what you do. And I've always said that I've been a dreamer. And if you can dream the dream and do the work and keep the faith, things usually work out. My motto is, I'm not blind, I just can't see. And that means that I lost my sight, but I never lost my direction. But my favorite thing that has happened since I've been the Blind Boys, and I've been there through a lot of things, is when the Blind Boys were inducted into the Grammy Music Hall of Fame. And that was a great thing to know that a black blind gospel quartet can be celebrated in that manner through the Academy, you know, National Academy of Science and Arts. That really was one of my favorite things to be a part of, as far as the Blind Boys.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's got to be an incredible feeling to think about that.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy, how about you?
What did you
Well,
want?
what was the question, right? What you think back about the history and the time you've been with the Blind Boys of Alabama? What's your favorite moment, if you could pick one?
Well, it's hard to pick. I'm just gonna pick one just to move on. I guess my memory was when I first went to the White House.
Oh yeah.
And I sang for the president. We sung for 3 of them, by the way. But this one was Bush. But we sang for Bush, Clinton, and Obama.
That's amazing.
But I guess so Bush was the first one. So I guess I'll let that be my.
I'll make you a deal. You can have 3 favorite memories. How about that?
Take all of them.
Yeah, that's it. That's good. And then Joey, I'll give you the last word. So we're gonna have an audience tonight. When people come see the Blind Boys of Alabama in person, what should they like? What do they expect? Like, what is a show that this audience here tonight is gonna watch and see and experience?
Well, and then it'll be an experience that you haven't had before. And it'll be something that's going to reach you. You may not be able to explain it, but it's something that's going to touch you on the inside and out. And you will enjoy yourself, and you will go home and tell everybody, you know, to come see the Blind Boys when you come out. Because that feeling that you get, like I said, you won't be able to explain it, but you're going to love it so much, you're going to want to have it again and again and again.
That's perfect. Perfect. I want to share with you. You guys may be wondering, who's this guy, Jason, that is, lives in North Carolina, but, in the connection here. But I work for an organization called the Foundation Fighting Blindness. We're the world's leading organization funding research for treatments and cures for a variety of different blinding diseases. And tonight, this performance is going to be seen by tens of thousands of people on our Facebook page. And, this is a series. And so this series has had a variety of different artists, and I'm so pleased because this is the first time in this series that we've actually had a face-to-face meeting, because it's all been over the computer during the pandemic. And the most recent episode before tonight was a young woman named Grace Potter, and she ended the show with a rendition of Amazing Grace. And you all have one of my absolute favorite renditions of Amazing Grace.
Well, you're here tonight.
I'll hear it tonight?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Maybe you could. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and hear it then. But listen, I really appreciate it, guys, and it's been a pleasure getting to know you. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. We've got the sponsor of tonight's performance is our 2 brothers. You'll get a kick out of this. They're 2 brothers based in New York. Brad and Brian Manning are their names. and they own a company called Two Blind Brothers. So they're both blind from a disease called Stargardt. And they took the opportunity to form a company, and it's a clothing company, and 100% of the proceeds from all the clothes and all the merchandise that they sell goes to the Foundation Fighting Blindness to advance treatments and cures.
Wow.
And so they're our sponsor tonight, and we'll have them send some special stuff to you all, so you can have some real soft. They make really, really soft T-shirts and hoodies and, and things like that. So we'll,
Sounds good.
Very nice.
But listen, thank you all so much for your time tonight.
Well, thank you, my friend.
Thank you for having
Thanks
us.
for having us. Yeah.
Now a word from Two Blind Brothers.
We are two blind brothers. Brian and I have an eye condition called Stargardt's disease.
An eye disease that causes blindness over time.
We lose our center vision and we keep a lot of our periphery.
The only thing that is predictable is that it gets a little worse over time. Visual impairment never was going to be an excuse in our lives, that it was never going to dictate our lives.
Last year, they launched a clothing line where 100% of the profits goes towards finding a cure.
When you lose a sense like your eyesight, you start getting more information from some of your other senses.
When I think of fashion, I think of line, style, color. What am I missing?
Touch. As soon as you put this shirt on, you can understand the love and passion that went into this project.
Earlier this year, we ran into the Dallas Lighthouse for the Blind. They employ 70% visually impaired workers to do all of the cut and sew manufacturing.
What's great about it is the clothing is soft, it is great, and all of the money is going towards finding a cure.
We're literally about to see people who were given a diagnosis of blindness who will now be able to be treated and regain eyesight. When you accomplish a goal, it doesn't matter how big or how small, you are shaping the world around you. Vision impairment has given more to us than it's taken away.
Anybody want a shirt?
Your greatest challenge is your greatest gift.
And now, welcome to the stage, the Blind Boys of Alabama.
We hope that you will enjoy yourselves tonight. We came out here to try to make you feel like we gonna feel. We gonna try to make you know, because the Blind Boys have a philosophy that says, if you come to the Blind Boys concert and go back the same way you came, then we ain't done nothing. We want to make you feel good tonight. We want you to enjoy yourselves. Blind Boys cut an album about 3 or 4 years ago called Almost Home. And in this album, you know, we had people bringing songs to the group for us to sing. And 2 of my young men brought a song to the group, and they presented it, they sung it, and we didn't like it. We sent it back, but they were persistent. They brought it back. They sang it again, and we liked it. So we put it in the album, and it's got a simple title. We're gonna see what you think about it. It simply says, I can see. Woo! I can see, can't you see, what's been good to me? The open doors, blind eyes can see. Yeah. Sometimes see? Can't you see? Can't you see? God been good to me. He opened doors. He opened doors. Blind eyes can see. Well, every time I get down to nothing, my God always comes up with something. Look at him. Every day, I can say, God has made a way. 'Cause He opened doors. He opened doors. Blind eyes can see. Ah, yes, He did. Yes, sir. The road got rough. Hey, but I can see. I can see. Hey, can't you see? God been good. God been good to me. 'Cause He opened doors. He opened doors. Blind eyes can see. Let me tell you one thing here. Sometimes my way got so hard. Yeah. I had to totally depend on God. But I can see. I can see. Hey, yeah. Can't you see? God been good. God been good to me. Hey, He opened doors. He opened doors. Blind eyes can see. He opened doors. He opened doors. Blind eyes can see. He opened doors. 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 I got a witness here now. He opened doors. 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 Blind eyes can see. Woo! Yes, sir. He opened doors that blind eyes can see. All right. That was what dear Rose did. And we've been to another movie too. This movie is called Fighting Temptations. And we sung this song in the movie. This song goes something like this. I'm a soldier in the army of love. I'm a soldier in the army. I'm a soldier, y'all, in the army of love. I'm a soldier in the army. Wanna be a little boy, and I don't know when. You gonna look for me, and I'll be home, my friend. I'm going up to heaven. I'm gonna sing and shout. If be nobody there just to turn me out. I got my war clothes on in the army of love. I got my war clothes on in the army. I got my war clothes on in the army of love. I got my war clothes on in the army. Well, now one of these old mountains won't be very long. Yeah. You wanna look for me, yes, and he'll be gone. Yeah. Gonna look up for David in the heat of the day. Gonna tune up my heart. I'm gonna start to play. I got war clothes on in the army of love. I got
I'm my sword and my shield.
In the army.
I'm a good old fighting soldier.
In the army of love.
I'm a soldier.
In the army.
Well, I've got a mother in the promised land.
Yes, sir.
I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. I also got a father in the promised land. I ain't gonna stop until I shake his hand. One of these old mornings, right and fair, the hook on my wing is gonna try the air. I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. I'm a soldier
in the army of love.
Hey, soldier
in the army.
I'm a soldier
in the army of love. In the army.
I'm a soldier
in the army of love.
I'm a soldier
in the army.
I'm a soldier
in the army of love.
Soldier
in the
something to tell y'all, then we're gonna be through. This next song we're gonna do came from a little syndicated, I don't know what you call it, a syndicated series, I guess. Came out of Baltimore. And came out of Baltimore. Called The Wire. It was on HBO. Blind Boys was on that. They sang the theme song, Down in the Hole. It went like this. And if you walk through the garden, you better watch your back. Better beg your pardon. Walk the straight and narrow track. And if you're walking with Jesus, He'll save your soul. But you got to keep the devil down in the hole. He's got the fire and the fury at his command. But you don't have to worry if you hold the Jesus hand. You'll all be saved from Satan when the thunder rolls. But you got to keep the devil, hey, hey, down in the hole. What you say? We got to keep him in the hole. Sword, but he'll treat you with that wings. Keep you close to the Lord. Don't take heed to temptation, cause his hands are so cold. You got to keep the devil, you got to keep him in the hole. Hey, 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 hey. keep him in the hole. You got to keep him in the hole. Keep him in the hole. Way down in the hole. Hey!
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I found. Was blind, but now I see. Well, it was grace that taught my heart to feel. And grace, my sweet relief. But how precious did that grace appear with the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yeah. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We have no less days just to sing God's praise. Than when we first begun. Hey, got the amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like my Lord. Go ahead, boy, go ahead. Go ahead, son. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jimmy. Come on. Come on, boy. Yes, sir. Yeah. Ain't all right now. I don't know about you. I begin to feel good now. Do you feel good? Do you feel good? Let me hear you say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. What a great show by the Blind Boys of Alabama. To everyone at home, thank you for your support at the Foundation Fighting Blindness. And thank you to Two Blind Brothers for their support tonight. And again, if you'd like to learn more about the Foundation Fighting Blindness, please go to fightingblindness.org. Have a great night, everyone.
This has been a presentation of Music to Our Eyes, a Foundation Fighting Blindness music series.